Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day 3 of Scrap Squad's 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts. And the page today looks like it could be a digital one, maybe physical, by Katie Pertiet, who is the designer of all those incredible collections for 49 and Market. And I have some of those supplies, and I probably could have done a truer representation of this, like a real Christmas page. Um, but I'm doing more Thanksgiving photos, and I'm still using my Hip Kit October main kit. And I am using a film strip from 49 and Market and a couple of embellishments I saw that I thought might add to the kind of color mix I'm trying to do. Don't know if I'm going to use those. Um, I have chosen a patterned background paper just like Katie did, although her pattern is kind of ombre'd from darker to lighter as it goes down. Mine is uniform. It's little toadstools, little mushrooms. And I'm going to actually, speaking of those, I'm going to pull some, let's see. This is my fall, my fall goodies. I have a little sweater like a knitted crocheted toadstool, and then I have a perspective. I'm sure it needs to be peeled, the backing here, and I have okay, here is another toadstool that might be a better color. I don't know if I'll use one or both. I have this little thing that says love this so much, so I could use that. I don't want any of the titles, but I may come back and pull a leaf or two. I'm gonna open this one right now. It's brown, and I think that'll be a nice contrast. This is a kind of grayish greenish, which kind of goes with that color, sort of grayish mushroom. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to look for a different shape of leaf. Oh, a different thing. I will put this acorn there. So if I do a trio of things with the leaves, anyway, I can use those 3 BrambleFox bits. I'm thinking a mile a minute here, and I guess that's what you call it. It's not. Okay, I'm going to put this back here, and I have this little tray of arrows and stars and hearts and hexagons and plus signs and a few other little miscellaneous things. So I'll keep those in mind. So right now, I'll show you what I did. I took this pink pattern paper and I cut it into, I think, 6 by 4, and then I found a middle point and then put a dot there, and then cut with my trimmer to make something that looks sort of like an envelope. And I didn't put tape across the bottom, so let me do that right now. I've added these little thin strips of foam to make it kind of stick out from the page like like an envelope would, a stuffed envelope. So now I'm putting these things on here, and there is, in the original, there is a big star kind of off to one side. Instead of that star, I'm using this doily. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of stick some tape on it now and get it centered on there. There we go. And then I'm going to run these two strips across kind of unevenly like that. And this one will be a little further to the left, and this one will be at a little bit of an angle. And kind of sticking out, extending out to the right. I'm going to put this here. I think I may want to cut it so that I can extend it farther. Like I can put this up above there, and I can put this down here. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, right? And I'm putting it pretty much in the center, although I think I'm going to move it a little to the right. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, and now let's get this placed. And I'm going to put it a little bit to the left of center. I'm going to do it that way. And then I can put that photo there. And this photo here. I like that. Okay. Let me get some I'm going to do this, but I want these tags behind it. I've got these tags kind of joined with some blue twine. I don't know how I'm going to arrange the twine, but I want these tags up above the smaller photo. Kind of sticking up like that. And what I'm going to do is tape those and then put a little foam behind them. And I can always restring that, but I thought it would be easier if I did it up front. Okay, so that works for that. And then I'm going to get this down here. I'm going to run this one like that. I love the idea of envelopes on pages and photos and embellishments kind of coming out of the envelopes. Um, I was thinking of adding that right there to kind of come off the side, sort of like the star does in the original. And I was also, I might want to move it up. What I was going to do here, not covering this horizontal piece, I want to put this bed here, and I'll put the little fox on the bed. So then I would want this kind of like so. And you notice that this color is picking up the turquoise, shades of turquoise and blue that are on his little scarf. And you know, it kind of, there are mushrooms that are that color as well. So let me get some glue, and I have refilled a new glue bottle because yesterday I misplaced my other glue bottle, and it was kind of getting funky and crusty anyway. So I guess this is how I want that to go. There we go. And then here we will glue this down. Kind of place it like so. And then this guy just gets glued right on top. Like he's got his own little bed. And then to kind of balance that, I'm going to put this house over here, but I'm going to have it kind of overlapping the envelope. And therefore, I need some foam. And I need this foam. I have just covered up my phone's microphone. Don't want to do that. I would like for the sound not to have problems. I've had enough problems today. I updated the operating system on my phone, and it's hilarious because I no longer understand what my phone is doing. And especially with photos, they've really made some changes with photos. And so I don't know. Let me see if that will work. It will, I think. And so I'm going to go like this. Put that there. I actually need more. I need another layer of foam. I hope that doesn't prop it up too much. No, it's fine. It's perfect. Okay, now there are some elements that reinforce the vertical part. I'm going to add this. She has a little banner coming down. I'm adding this blue grid one because it's adding in that blue color. I want to repeat that blue color. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, and then I'll put a little bit of liquid adhesive up at the top. It can't go very far under the envelope because I've got that thin foam strip that's kind of holding. I didn't want the pictures to fall out. So I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to do, let's see. Do I want these much? Let me do the envelope. what I was planning to do with the envelope. Right here, when I did the doodling of the kind of envelope seam, I messed up right where it joined right here. So I'm going to cover that with this. It's chipboard flare, and it says warm and cozy. And I'm going to put it right here in the middle there, and I'm going to put a bow under it. I had this one last bow that came in the kit. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay. Now, I want to do a series of things that will reinforce my the color scheme and the rest. I'll have this little small tag, and I thought I would put it where? I'm gonna look back at the original. I know she's got lots of tags. She's got these two right here and some tickets next to those. So instead of tickets, I'm going to add parts of these tabs or labels, and I'm just going to bunch them together here and here. I'm going to staple them, and hopefully I have staples in my stapler. Last time I tried, I didn't. So, yes, I was good, and I replaced my staples. So, that's a disciplined scrapper. Okay, and let me put a little bit of foam on the back of these so that it kind of sticks up, curls around. I'm going to put it right here, and that leaves me room for something right there, which I could do these little hands. They're apropos of nothing, but the colors are awesome. And Katie and Reese are both girly girls. So let's add that there. And I want to put this, maybe I'll put this and this up above this photo. Kind of like so. Well, let's see. I'm going to cut them both. And I can use the other halves. I have done that many times. Okay, there. And that can go right here. And then I can have something else coming off the other side. I'm actually going to put this here so that that white tag shows on it, and then I can put this right here, and then I can do something else there with a leaf or a flare or something. Oh, no, I've got this. Hello. And I needed this to be maybe over here so that this tag shows. Maybe I'll do this and that back there. Let's try that. I'm going to just kind of stick some glue on here and put it there. And I will put this here, and then I will do this one. Let me cut a little bit of that off. I kind of like those flowers to show, so I'm gonna leave that right there. Now, she had some like die cut greenery kind of coming out from under the envelope like so. I think I'm just going to go with the one. I could do a grouping, but I'll leave that like that. I have this little tab that I was going to put on this photo, but I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to use that, so I'll keep it with the things that are going back. I still have, like I have these two toadstools, and I think I'm going to use them together over on one side, and over on this side I'll use this guy. So that one I can glue down now. I'll put these aside right there. I have this, which was meant to reinforce the color, but I'm thinking I'm going to glue this down so that it goes a different direction from the other one, and this one can stay that way. I'll glue it right there. And these I'm going to separate and kind of I'll glue that one right there and this one right here. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, now I need a ladybug because right here, this is Katie, Bug. So I'm going to put it right here at the end of that envelope to kind of cover that sort of awkward end. And I'm going to do something right here. Maybe one of these, how about, love this so much? That's kind of awkward right there. I think a round circle, one of these wooden flares would work. I'm going to put this right there. I'm not crazy about that. I'm going to add this so that doesn't look like it's just kind of sticking out there. And I'll just put a tiny bit of glue and I'm going to stick it under. Oops, I'll have to re-glue that. Of course, that's what would happen is that I would glue something down and then don't know how to put that. Not sure how to place that. I'm going to put it so that one of the little handly things is down. That doesn't look good either. So I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to look for something maybe like that, or that, or I need something right there. Don't know what it's going to be. How about a leaf? And then I can add some other leaves and the acorn. I'm going to do that. I've got that leaf glued down. I need to put some glue on the back of these. Put that one like that. I'm hoping I did the right side. I may not have done the right side. So if I did the wrong side on that one, I'm also going to do the wrong side on this one. Okay, so those are down. I need to move it over so that you can see that that is a toadstool. Okay, that's good. Now, this says, love this so much, and this one says, this was such a special day. So I want to use both of these, but I'm not sure. Maybe going to use love this so much right up there. As you can see, that she's sitting on my sofa, and right behind her is like one of those sofa tables, and it's completely covered with my current and favorite collections. Like on one end is all the latest Vicki Boutin stuff from Bold and Bright, and then right next to that is some Paige Evans. And mind you, I have two other storage carts, one for Vicki and one for Paige. And then I have another cart that's for 49 in Market. And then in the little stands down here, I have there's some separated by theme. Some are just travel, generic travel related stuff, and others are beachy, tropical travel. I'm gonna pull up this doily and kind of rest that on there. And I'm gonna let it go on top of the doily, and then I will put the acorn right here. That doesn't work right there. Or does it? I'm just going to kind of let it. I'm going to get another leaf. I'm going to put that down. It's not going to have the effect that I want. And I was thinking maybe another one of the maple leaves, but in a color like this orange or that reddish brown. Let's see, I'm thinking the orange. And I'm going to try to, I'm almost finished. I've got that pink. When this started out, it was going to be kind of all pink. and it, I've added so many other colors in now, it's kind of lost that pink vibe. I wonder, do I want it this way or this way, and maybe snuggled up under here? I'll put it kind of by the envelope, but I need a big old bunch of glue there, and I'll kind of put it like that, and it's kind of covering up that round pink thing. And now I'll do this, and it will overlap that. It would be good if it could overlap both the green and the orange, but it can't. So I'm going to try to move the green so that it is overlapping that. Okay, so a cluster of leaves there. And then I still have these things. There was another in the original. There's another vertical element. And I've got this down here, but I don't have, let me pull the papers up, and if I can find something that's enough of a contrast, like, ooh, the purple would be nice, like this, I can cut a small strip of that. Let me do it this way. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch strip, and see, there's something going up there. I think it's like a string, some twine or something, but I can do this, except I really want to distress it. And I'm just going to put it part way up, and I'll find a place down below that I can make it work. I like this because it's a nice, it's a pattern that has some interest to it, and it adds the blues into the equation. Is that gonna, I don't think it can go. I don't think I can use it this long. I can maybe tuck it under there. I'm going to cut it off right here. And then I'm going to distress that. Okay, so now, make sure I have glue on all that. So I'm going to put it, if I use it on the bottom, I want it to be right there next to that. So I think this one will work right here. I'm going to scooch it up so it's not as long as the film strip here. But I want it longer than the film strip up here. So I'm going to cut it right there. And then we'll distress it. I'm liking this. All the pages I've done the last couple days, all the lifts I've done have been maybe a little more over the top embellished than I set out to do. Okay, let's see. There, does that look like it's... Oops. Okay, I need to glue that. This doesn't look like it's in the same place as this. It doesn't look like it goes all the way through. Yeah, it does, I guess. Okay, so now we go to this. And I'm thinking I might want to use these over here, or one of them, maybe the purple. How about the gold, which is kind of small, and it could go right there, and maybe a little bit under this leaf. I'm going to lift up the leaf, kind of slide that under, and glue her down. Okay, that's good there. Let's see, where else can I use these pieces? And I have another leaf, and maybe I could do this leaf down here to kind of balance that one. I was thinking, like I said, of using maybe one of these, but I don't like those. But if I put a totally different kind of leaf under here, it might just work. But you know what? I can't. I have to try to get it under that leaf, and I think that's good enough. There we go. And then while I have it, I'm going to add this acorn, but maybe right here as an accent to this. This was such a special time. And I'm going to do that, and that's good. These don't need to be used unless I want to use them maybe here to accent those. And the reason is I want that tag to stand out. Okay, there. Now, I'm done. I don't think I need any of these things. The doily just barely shows around it, and I kind of like that about it. I'm trying to... I don't think I need anything else there. I don't need that much even, but I've got it. I thank you for watching. Let me get my glue covered. be a good scrapbooking citizen. Oh, I did say that I was going to have to re-glue this. So I wanted it to go down here. So let me kind of get it stuck there. Okay, I'm done. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.